unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Kodash. Double honors to my teachers, the elder apostles, and elder bishops of Great Millstone, teaching and ruling well. Peace, salutations, and blessings unto the hopeful elect of the house of Israel. Lord willing, this lesson will be edified. All right. So as the title entails, this is a response to Elder Damashapat's video that he recently did pertaining to, as the title entails, a vision, a dream of a violent murder of a woman. Okay. If you didn't watch that video, go watch it. You know, it's on his channel. But it's very edifying pertaining to how the times that it's a very prophetic dream pertaining to the times that we're coming into. Okay, and even in the midst of how you're supposed to deal, don't jump into matters in that time. Okay, the wise man is not going to become Superman. Okay, he's not going to try to save every woman or everyone screaming for help, because again, judgment is going out of Yahweh Shemel Shai. Okay, so in that time, we have to move with wisdom. We have to be circumspect. Okay, because again, the spirits of vengeance are going to be out there. Okay, and again, you have to think about your own salvation. Okay, you see, when the time of when the judgment are upon the earth. Okay, it's not the time to go and try to save everyone, man. Okay, you got to think about your own skin. Okay, you got to think about yourself. Okay, in that time. Okay, because again, all those that are with Yahweh Shai will be protected. Okay, so it says here. Let's see. It says here in Ezekiel 9 and 4, and it reads, "And the Lord said unto him, Go through the midst of the city, through the midst of Jerusalem," and Jerusalem is a people before it's a place, "and set a mark upon the foreheads of the man that sigh and cry for all the abominations that be done in the midst thereof." So set a mark, that tawab, okay, that tawab upon the head of the men, okay, that are against the vibration of the society, that speak against the ways of the world, and that seek for the kingdom of the Lord, and that do his will. Okay? And to the others, the other angels, the spirit of vengeance, he said in mine earring, "Go ye after him through the city and smite," meaning kill, meaning delete. Okay? And lay not, it's like, and let not your eyes spare, neither have ye pity. Okay? Slay utterly old and young, both maids and little children and women, but come not near any man upon whom is the mark, and begin at my sanctuary. Then they began at the ancient man which were before the house. Okay, so again, those angels were ordered by Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushai, to go and smite, hit all those people that are not against the ways of the world, that are with the world, that love the world. Okay, to the point where they forsake Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushai. Okay, so again, we're coming into a time where the Lord is going to speed up judgment. Okay, you just don't get in the way. Okay, one thing that the elder mentioned pertaining to his dream is that when they were murdering, they were deleting that woman. One of the man that was one of the assaulters. Okay, gave him a look like, "Don't get involved. Okay, this doesn't concern you. Don't get involved." Okay. So again, in that time, we might as well not get involved, okay? Because again, we'll understand that that is the judgment of the Lord. Okay, it says here, Proverbs 28 and 5, and reads, "Evil men understand not judgment, but they that seek the Lord understand all things." Okay, you'll see in that time wild beasts chewing on people, attacking people. You'll see people turning their backs on one another. Okay, all these things that we're gonna see in the times to come is because judgment is upon the world. Okay, see the way that the people will interact with one another, deleting one another, stealing from one another. Okay, persecuting one another, as it says, "The love of many shall wax cold." Okay, one friends shall fight one another as enemies. Okay, that's the time that we're coming into. So, okay, give me a second. So again, evil men understand not judgment, okay, but they that seek the Lord understand all things. So when we'll see people showing up, okay, and getting deleted by atrocious means, okay, by either by wild beasts, either by another individual deleting them, okay, or a natural disaster or whatever, a brick falls upon their head, okay, regardless, the wise will understand. Oh, that's the Lord calling back that individual spirit, okay, upon the heavens. Okay, you see, but that's the time that we're coming into, man. Okay, judgment will be rampant. Okay, we have to have it in our mind that we're gonna see a lot of judgment happening, man. Okay, this it's not for nothing that says that the day of the Lord is the day of gloominess. Okay, it says here. Let me see. It says here in Jeremiah. No, it's not that. It says here in Jeremiah 25 and 31. I'll start at 31. A noise shall come even to the ends of the earth, for the Lord had a controversy with the nations. He will plead with all flesh, meaning what? He will judge all flesh. Okay? He will give them that are wicked to the sword, said the Lord. Thus said the Lord, power of hosts, behold, evil shall go forth from nation to nation, and a great whirlwind shall be raised up from the coast of the earth, and the slain of the Lord shall be. Slovakia. Oui, ça va? Oui, oui, oui. Non, pas trop. Ouais. C'est pas une nouvelle, c'est l'ancienne clé, c'est la clé slash, la clé des do ré Si non, c'est pas un, c'est une clé, c'est clé slash. Oui, et c'est ça. Non, non, juste, celle qui est juste slash, ça fonctionne pas? C'est celle de ton trousseau? Ok, demande à Triomphe d'essayer. Parce que c'est la clé slash. Moi, dans mon trousseau, ça a fonctionné. Même, je prends des photos de la clé slash et je t'envoie ça. C'est bon, je t'envoie une photo de la clé slash. It's like Satan, man. So, verse 33, and the slain of the Lord shall be in that day, from one end of the earth even to the other end of the earth. They shall not be lamented, neither gathered nor buried. They shall be dung upon the ground. They're not going to be lamented. Okay, you won't have time. It's going to be a normal Wednesday, a normal Monday. Okay, to see dead bodies on the floor, man. And you understand, all these people that are laying down on the ground is because they were wicked. Okay, it's because they refused to hearken unto the words of Yahweh Hashem El Shai that were spoken by his men that he sent throughout the years. Okay, to warn them to repent before judgment came. Okay, and our people refused to hearken. Okay, so even further, why they're not going to be lamented for? Okay, because they're getting the just reward for their evil deeds. Okay, it says for their unbelief. It says the unfaithful shall die in his unfaithfulness. So all these the pile of dead bodies that we'll see in the future, in the near future, is because of their unfaithfulness. Okay, and you can't, you gotta stir up you have to gird up your loins like a man. Okay, we have to already be in the mindset that the majority of the people that we're seeing are walking dead. Okay, as it says, let me bring it up. It says here in Proverbs 21 and 16. Proverbs 21, I'll start at 15. It is joy to the just to do judgment, but destruction shall be to the wicked. So it's like it, but destruction shall be to the workers of iniquity. Destruction is for them. Okay, judgment is for them. Okay, the man that wander out of the way of understanding shall remain in the congregation of the dead and shall inherit that said destruction. Okay, because of his unfaithfulness, because he refused to walk the path that the Lord has set before us. Many were called, but few were chosen. Okay, so again, if you wander out of the way of understanding, if you refuse to hearken to the ways of Yahweh Hashem El Shai, you're part of the congregation of the walking dead. Okay, and you're going about your life. Okay, going about your day to day, not knowing that there's a judgment awaiting for you, man. Okay, that's why we can't mourn. We can't have we can't be so sentimental or so attached to these people, because we know that, hey, we gave them warnings. These people know what we're involved in. Okay, we're being watched every day. Okay, heads are gonna start rolling, man. Okay, and you gotta gird yourself, gird your stomach like a man, gird your mind like a man, because you're gonna be seeing. We're gonna get a lot of calls. Oh, this such and such passed away. Oh, such and such is no longer with us. Okay, we have to gird our mind for these things, man. Okay, because this is the time that we're coming into, man. Okay, we have to get accustomed with judgment being prevalent on the earth. Okay, especially with the wars that are about to happen. Okay, famine, the wild beasts, like I said, all these judgment that the Lord is gonna increase on the earth, man. A lot of heads are gonna start rolling, and that's why we have to be gird ourselves like men and understand that, hey, that's the will of the Lord. The reason why they're being deleted to the highest extent is because the Lord has decided it to be so. Okay, because if it didn't happen, because that would be the Lord's will. But we're coming into that time. Okay, and we understand the judgment of Yahweh Hashem El Shai. Okay, it says here in Second Thessalonians 2, and I'll start at 11 to the point. And for this cause the Most High shall send them strong delusions, that they should believe a lie, that they all might be damned, who believe not in the truth, but have pleasure in unrighteousness. Okay, that is the reason why they're going to suffer. That is the reason why they're going to be judged. Okay, that's the reason why the righteous, the just shall eat in that day. Okay, shall rejoice in that day. That's the reason why those that refuse to hearken unto the Lord will mourn, will suffer, okay, will howl like beasts in that day, okay, because they have pleasure in unrighteousness and they believe not in the truth, okay, because again, the Lord rejected them because they themselves, it's not in them to follow after the ways of the Lord, to follow after righteousness, to seek the Lord 10 times more, okay. So again, I'm gonna close it here, through the Spirit, and Lord willing, this was an edifying lesson, straight to the point, man. We're coming into the time of judgment. Okay, it's not time to get emotional. It's not time to falter. We're gonna see a lot of uh, things that you wouldn't even imagine. Okay, but we still gotta keep faith and keep pushing, man. And again, you have to keep it in your mind that whatever happens, these people deserve it. Okay. So that being said, Lord willing, this was edifying. I like to give all honor, praise, and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahushai, by Hashem, Acha Kodash. Give all honors to my teachers, the elder apostles, and elder bishops of Great Millstone, teaching and ruling well. Until next lesson, Shalom, Shalom, Shalom.